Happy Sunday afternoon. This is Andrea. Thank you for joining me today. And in today's video, I'm going to be making keto Southern style biscuits. This is the first time with this recipe, so I'm looking forward to trying these. But this is a pretty simple recipe. I've got all of my ingredients set out here. Let me just go through this with you. I have, let's see, 3/4 of a cup of almond flour. I have a 1/4 cup of coconut flour, 2 ounces of almond milk, which is 1/4 of a cup, I found out. So I like my little tables that show me measurements. We have a teaspoon of baking powder right there, and 3 tablespoons of butter separated, so we've got 3 pieces there, and then 1/4 of a teaspoon salt right there. And then we have 5 large egg whites. That's the yolks, but there's the whites. That's what we're going to be using in the recipe. And of course my blender, and I've got my flat sheet over there that they will be baking on, and the oven set at 400 degrees. So there we go. That's the so far. Now what we're going to do is we're going to blend the almond flour, 2 tablespoons of the butter, salt, almond milk, baking powder, and coconut flour until integrated. So I don't have a cameraman, so I'm going to just tell you the steps that I'm going to make, and then we'll come back later and visit the final result. But then I'm going to use the blender to pulse the eggs for approximately 3 minutes until they stiffen. Of course, that is the egg whites. And then I'm going to add the egg whites to the blended ingredients, the batter. In the meantime, we're going to melt the last tablespoon of butter, because that's going to go on top of the biscuits when they bake. But you're going to spoon the batter onto the prepared flat sheet. Now I do have a parchment paper on there. That way hopefully they won't stick, and it's just better. Alright, so then you're going to melt the butter on top of the biscuits while they bake, or after they bake, and it should be good. So I'm looking forward to these, and I'll be checking back in with you later to show you the final result. I will be posting pictures as well. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Tommy. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll talk to you later. Remember, this is the day the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. Amen.